For generations, champagne has been associated first with the flute and then with the coupe and later with the flute again. These glasses have become symbols of celebration, luxury, and French elegance. But today, in a prestige champagne house like Billecart-Salmon, founded in 1818 and still run by the same family, and in Michelin-starred restaurants, champagne is often served differently. To understand why, we need to look at how champagne service and French taste have evolved over time. Vineyards in the Champagne region have existed since antiquity, yet until the 17th century the Champagne region was known primarily for producing red wine. Effervescent champagne as we know it today emerged in the 18th century. This painting, called the Oyster Dinner by Jean-François de Troyes, was painted in 1735 for Louis XV. It is the first painting of a bottle of champagne shown in ice coolers towards the front of the table. At court, champagne was prized not only for taste but also spectacle. It was poured from high above, creating abundant foam. Flute appeared in England at the end of the 18th century, made possible by progress in English glassmaking. Early flutes were sometimes frosted or decorated with a weak germ design, as in this 18th century flute, not as decoration, but to hide impurities in the wine. During the First Empire in France, flutes became extremely tall and narrow with low stems. Many were produced for Napoleon and Josephine, like the two here with their initials, by the Imperial Crystal Works of Montcenis. The coupe gained popularity in the 19th century, particularly for buffets and standing receptions. Its stability made it practical for servers. For decades, the coupe dominated. It became a symbol of elegance and French chic in the 20s due to advertisements showing beautiful ladies holding champagne coupes, not flutes. The association of the coupe of champagne with elegance and fashion continued through the 30s and through the 1940s. After the Second World War, champagne houses, however, returned to the flute. They were trying to distinguish champagne from other sparkling wines like spumante or prosecco that adopted the coupe to garner an elegant image for their product. Champagne itself has changed profoundly. Modern champagnes are more precise, often less sweet, with finer bubbles and far greater aromatic complexity. Let's listen to Valentin from the prestigious champagne house of Billecart-Salmon explain what has changed in the last 15 years.
Concrètement, ce qui s'est passé sur ces 15 dernières années dans le monde de la Champagne, on a commencé à travailler avec plus de précision, avec plus de savoir-faire. On a aussi toute une génération de jeunes vignerons qui ont repris les maisons familiales et qui sont arrivés avec un peu plus de modernité, qui se sont mis à scinder leurs terres et à travailler chacune de leurs parcelles une à une pour créer plusieurs champagnes de manière très précise. Et cette espèce de nettoyage de terroir a fait qu'aujourd'hui on sort des vins d'une plus grande qualité. Et qui dit des vins avec une plus grande qualité dit un besoin moins important de rajouter du sucre. La sucrosité dans le vin et dans le champagne que connaissaient nos grands-parents, arrière-grands-parents, qui buvaient des champagnes demi-secs, des champagnes doux, ça dans l'histoire c'est quelque chose qui est encore présent sur certaines générations, encore en vie. On utilisait le sucre pour cacher le défaut d'un vin. C'est ça. Voilà. Bon, aujourd'hui, on essaye de travailler avec un peu moins de défauts, et donc on utilise moins de sucre.
For prestige houses such as Billecart-Salmon, neither the coupe nor the flute allows great champagne to express itself. The coupe releases bubbles too quickly and disperses aroma. The flute, while visibly elegant, confines the wine, preventing it from opening and revealing its full bouquet. Also, due to its narrow, straight shape, it drives all the bubbles up to the nose and overwhelms the senses. For this reason, experts today recommend the tulip-shaped wine glass as ideal, particularly when serving a great champagne. Wide enough to allow oxygen to interact with the wine, yet narrowing gently at the top to concentrate the aromas. Tulip glass treats champagne like a fine wine. Champagne should be poured in small quantities, so it has room for the aromas to release, as Valentin from Billecart-Salmon does here. A well-shaped glass does not need to be full. Space allows the wine to breathe, to evolve, and to remain at the proper temperature. Champagne today is no longer reserved for the aperitif. When chosen thoughtfully, it can accompany an entire meal. Valentin presented pairings illustrating how champagne can elevate a dish. Let's listen.
Là, vous êtes sur une cuvée dite millésimée, un grand champagne de l'année 2012. Donc c'est une cuvée qui est restée quasiment 13 ans dans nos caves. Qui va pouvoir accompagner un joli mets sur vos tables. Ça peut être une jolie volaille, une jolie pièce de veau. Ça peut être aussi un joli fromage, pas de pressé cuite, un joli comté 24 mois. Ce sera juste parfait. Et je vous fais déguster. Oui. Ah, toujours. Ah, on dira même d'extra brut ou brut nature sur l'intégralité de ce qu'on fait. Donc, oui. Toutes nos cuvées sont travaillées quasiment sans sucre. C'est bien. Avec un taux de sulfite très très bas, quasiment nature.
France, elegance at the table is not about abundance, it's about intention. The gesture matters. And knowing when to stop matters. Prestige champagne today has much less sugar than it did in the 18th century, and even less than in the last 15 years. Champagne is treated like a fine wine that needs a glass like the tulip. Its unique form leaves it room for the champagne to breathe so the full aromas can be appreciated. Thank you for spending time with me to discover the finest of France. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you can join me in my next video. And let me know in the comments below what topics you'd like to see next from France.